Yeah, bro. Let's talk about today. Play my shit. 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 Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brotherhood banter back with another episode. Episode 25.
25.
We here, and my boy already got me charged up before the video even started talking about
let's
today.
let's hear about this day that you've had apparently.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm proud of myself today
Why's that?
because you feel me? If you've been watching, if you've been keeping up with the podcast, we made some leaps and strides in our, mental health journeys, our physical journeys, everything.
Our personal
And
lives, all
I
that.
seen that shit today because I had the choice to have a good day or a bad day, and I'm not even playing about this shit. I had the choice. Started off great, you feel me? Woke up early on a Sunday to work, but I'm here. I'm in my bag. I'm grinding. Okay? Woke up early, bro. Come in here. Cool. Everything's going good. All right. I'm babysitting the dog.
Okay.
I don't really want to babysit the dog no more because he's old now. He can't he can't use the bathroom when he's supposed to, where he's supposed to. He don't even listen. Like when you tell him to come here, he just don't even listen anymore. I really don't know if it's his vision going, his hearing going, or if he just is just old and just won't listen.
Yeah.
But either way, he wasn't behaving at all. I'm running a little late. I'm trying to get to church, bro. He ain't coming. Get in the car, bro. He won't get in the car. Gotta chase him down, get him in the car, bro. Take him home. So like 13-minute
Yeah.
drive. Take him home. Then he won't come in the house. You know he always wants to come in the house, but then all of a sudden today he didn't want to come in the house. So got him in the house, bro. He's got to wear a diaper. You feel me? Cause he
Mm-hmm.
he just be peeing. Put the new diaper on him. Left. Went to church. Got there a little bit late, but bro, like
You was there.
I got there. You feel me? And it was a great sermon today, bro. Like honestly, had a little like emotional spell afterwards. Just like knowing how great it is that, and how big the sacrifice was that God did for us, and
Yeah.
we don't deserve it.
And
You know what I mean?
take it
Have
for
you
granted a lot.
exactly? Have you ever did something for somebody and you feel like, bro, like I just wasted my time. Like they didn't even
Yeah.
deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if God was like, bruh,
Yeah.
one person in the world sins, and he's like, man, they didn't even deserve that. I shouldn't have did that.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine if that was the type of love we got from him,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not. So like it's important to try as hard as we can to be giving that same love out, into the world daily. And today it hit me. I'm glad I was at church. If I hadn't been to church, bruh, it probably would have been a bad day. But you know, um, continuing on, you know, time gets away a little bit. I come back to work to train some more kids and everything. End up going to the football banquet. Got there a little bit late. Came straight back. Got ready for the podcast. Still got to go out to get the workout in today.
Mm-hmm.
We've been talking about consistency and everything, so can't let a busy day or a day where I had some bad moments and some negative moments affect what I already had planned for
Yeah.
myself and what I was supposed to do. So gonna go get that done. Haven't eaten really but one time today, so like bro, just been crazy on the go, and I just know I've had these days before, and before couple things would have happened this morning, and I'm like, bro, this day, bro. You feel me? Like, bro, fuck it. I'm
Uh-huh.
going to sleep, Nah, hell no. Like, we're going to go ahead and continue it on and get it taken care of, get everything done. So, bro, I'm proud of
That's
myself for that
good.
for
That's
sure.
good.
But,
Still something I'm working on too. Not letting all the little stuff that happens throughout the day ruin the whole day, like we talked about a couple
of
weeks
course,
ago. So it's a work and something you gotta focus on to not let happen every day.
truly. But I like the word choice there. It's a work in progress, and
Yeah.
it's work, but I work so hard at my craft and my job, learning new things in the weight room. Why am I not working just as hard in my spiritual life and in
Mhm.
my mental health?
Yeah.
So that's what I had to truly look at myself in the mirror and decide on, and I did it, and bro, like, oh, damn, damn, that's a big difference.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
it's great.
That's
But
dope.
bro, running right into you though, bro, like your consistency, I'm not even gonna lie, I'll never doubt you.
You didn't expect
I'll
it.
never doubt you, but you know, going back and we've been through this a couple
my
times already.
my
You
track
feel me?
record
Like,
ain't great when it comes to
a couple
hitting the
times,
gym. Yeah.
but you feel me? Like you really showed that you locked in this time, and You know, seeing you kind of go ahead and start making some of your own content, and like
Hmm.
I think that's gonna be a really good thing for you, and a new hobby, a healthy hobby for you, and that's great,
And,
bro.
that, I
So
mean, and that's something else. Like I look forward to doing it. Like I look forward to coming and hitting the workout. Look forward to posting and seeing how many people I can attract on my own page and see how many people kind of follow my journey. So I mean, it's just I had to make it something that like I enjoy kind of doing. I mean, there's some days I might not always like coming to the gym and hitting the workout in, but at the end of the day, like I know I feel better doing it, and hopefully I'll be able to help somebody else in the process that might be iffy or one foot
and
in, one foot out as far as trying to hit a workout and figure out a better lifestyle for themselves.
exactly, and if you keep that same mentality, bro, you ain't gonna have no trouble doing
Yeah.
it, really. So that's great, bro. You know, that's two great things we got going on now, and bro, just like I think I caught myself today, like the emotional moment I was talking about. I'll be vulnerable about it. Um, Sometimes, bro, at church, you feel me? The song just be hitting right, the sermon hit right, and everything all at once. And like, bro, I
Yeah.
felt I just felt a presence, I guess, or whatever it was, chills almost. And
Mhm.
bro, I sat in the car and I'm just on my phone, man, and I'm looking back at old pictures and just looking at life, and it's like, damn, I was here a year ago, and it's like, oh, I don't feel like I took that moment for granted, but like, damn, it's been 5 years or it's been 8 years,
Yeah.
and it's like, damn, how beautiful life is and how much like change happens for us and how we have to adapt. Like you don't have no choice. If you
I
don't
mean,
adapt in
I mean,
life,
you could say that just about us starting the podcast. Like
yeah,
we started
literally,
in the kitchen
facts.
and then bought this stuff and was able to come here, and now I mean we're live.
We got a
Bought a
camera.
yeah.
We got a whole camera now. We
So
got
I mean, it's steady going up.
yeah.
Hopefully it keeps going that way. But I mean, yeah, I mean, changes all around has just been great. I mean, for me, 2025 has been started off to a great year so far, and we just got to keep it going.
Right. So now, like, bro, the biggest thing at the focal point should be consistency, and
Mhm.
and so far we're doing it,
Yeah.
and there's gonna be a time, just like I said last week, bro. I said, bro, everything feels like I've been feeling great, everything's going great, but something's gonna happen,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna get tested, and I got tested, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I passed the test.
Yeah.
You feel me? I passed the test, so
We
nah,
failed too many of them. It
for
feels good to
real,
finally
for
pass
real. I
one.
finally passed one,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying. Uh, nah, bro. I'm just, and then going into this week, gonna be going to Jamaica to visit pops out there, and been looking forward to that.
Pop's been out there for a minute.
About three
Yeah.
months, 3 4 months.
Been out there for a while.
But that's even cool seeing like, bro, our dad. Somebody we see every day and
Mhm.
get to hear knowledge from him every day showed us that, hey, I have a plan to go do this in this many years.
And
Yeah.
he's doing it.
People, yeah,
Yeah.
all right, yeah, all right. And now them
Mhm.
same people that didn't believe him or, thought he was just saying shit are the same ones commenting on the Instagram or the Facebook, hey, that weather looks nice
Yeah.
out there. Like, yeah, that weather looks
Yep,
nice. I
we
told you.
heard that for dang since probably the first or second time we went to Jamaica.
Bro,
He's
like
always
eight
been
eight
saying,
years,
yeah.
bro. He said that shit. So,
And now I
you
mean
know,
he's doing it. Like you
yeah.
said, ever
So,
since he retired, he's been there at least 3 4 months out the year. I mean, he's
right,
been to Morocco twice. I mean, he's living it up, and for me, it's cool because me and Dad are in the same career occupation that he had, so
right,
that's kind of like a light at the end of the tunnel for me. Like that's what I mean. I still got a while, but I mean that's what I've
but
got to look forward to me and Shelly being able to go and travel, and I mean really not. I mean I'm sure he still has to worry about financials and all that, but being able to go do and enjoy and see the world and different cultures and everything, and not just be stuck in Paducah or
right.
Metropolis or wherever we're at.
But also think too, you know, Pops is somebody that's already been there, done that. So just getting that guidance from him, I feel
Yeah.
like could be huge for you because imagine if, his plan was to move to Jamaica 8 years before he even started
Hmm.
uh talking about it. So
Yeah.
now 16-year plan. Imagine how
And
much
that's
different it might look if
yeah.
he was like, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do, or this is what I'm building for." You know what I mean? So if you start that process now, early,
Yeah.
and build on
And
it.
that's
You
another thing.
hopefully you go past what
Yeah.
he did. Like that's the whole idea of things. And bro, I don't know. Just lately, I've been able to kind of just step back and analyze life, bro. And It's beautiful, bro.
That's another thing I've still got to work on because I mean honestly like I've never had long term goals. I mean
Right.
if I'm really serious and vulnerable about it, I never expected to make it out of high school because of the depression and what I was dealing with mom. So
Real
now
shit.
like it's still I mean however many years later it's still hard for me to have those 8, 16 year goals because I know how my mental health and everything has fluctuated so much. So I mean that's something I'm still working on and still have to work on is believing that that I can still push towards those longer term goals and not just focus on the short term and feeling good in the moment, but looking forward to after the fact, after my career is over with, after this, after that.
Right. But a long term goal, bro, might not be what you're thinking, like as specific as you think.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if I'm not right in this spot in this many years in this time, like I failed. Like, nah.
Mhm.
I think it's more a long term goal is more of a broadened thing because dad was like, yo, I'm bouncing to Jamaica, I'm gone.
Mhm.
And yeah, he did, but bro, he wasn't just gone and just left. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he still comes back to visit, comes back to see family, and that probably changed that from a point where, pops has grown too. Like, you feel me? He might have been in a headspace when he first started. Hey, once I go, I'm gone. I'm going
Mhm.
to Jamaica. He might have been like, in a different headspace than he is now. He
Yeah.
for sure was. He's grown a lot. So your plans can change, but as long as you keep praying about it and stay prayed up and just follow, what God's telling you, bro,
Yeah.
it's
And
gonna
that's
work
I mean
out.
and that's another thing you talked about consistency to start it off. Haven't missed a day in my little like writing down my prayers and how the day's gone and all that.
That's great.
Stayed deep in the Bible study chat that I've got going on. So I mean like spiritually like I'm no longer down at the bottom where I was. Like I've
Man,
still
that's
got a
beautiful,
long way to
bro.
go, but I'm climbing the steps every day to get to where I want to be and where I feel like God's leading me to be for my life.
Right. And I love that for you, bro. It's great. It's great to be able to watch and to witness
Yeah.
too. So, um, bro, I don't even. I wish I could
It's
explain
dope.
because I can't even describe like the feeling that I get now
Mhm.
and the feeling that I have now, and it's like I've been without it so long, and it's like, yeah, I'm talking like this, and yeah, I still have a bad moment, and I
Yeah.
still have bad things happen to me, bro. Like that, it doesn't mean everything is perfect, but
But now
my
our
response
mindset's
to it,
different. Yeah.
my response to it is different now, and that is what I'm proud of for
Mhm.
myself. Like I don't know, I feel like I never really been proud of me.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
it's like
I know that
always,
feeling
I'm always
100%.
grinding, and it's never enough.
Mhm.
But I never been proud of me, and
Mhm.
this I'm proud of, bro.
It's really cool to think about because I mean, thinking back a few years ago, like whenever you was in school, like my main hopes for you was to do better than I did, make it to the next level, make it to the league if that's what you wanted to do. And now like it's just as cool, if not better, to see us both growing spiritually, like sitting right next to each other, talking about it through the week, talking
Right.
about our Bible readings that we're doing. So I mean you can't ask for nothing more than that.
Exactly, bro. And then it's like too, I feel like when we're in a better headspace and when we're, you know, being positive in
Mm,
our lives and stuff, I feel like our even the content that we put out is better because, it's always been authentic, but when we were having bad days, we weren't lying about it like,
yeah.
bro, yeah, today was bad. And
Mhm.
then now like we've grown and we think differently and we've been moving differently and like I feel like you can really see that in our
Yeah.
videos too.
Yeah, for sure.
So man, that's great, but shoot, I feel like we've been flowing
Yeah,
today. We've been
for real.
flowing, but
But I mean, like you said, I mean, it's just cool to see how much like God's blessed us, even from the beginning of the podcast to where we are now. The
hmm
content that we're putting out, I mean, lives, professional camera work.
right,
I mean, you
right, bro.
can't ask for nothing more. And I honestly don't feel like if we weren't putting out the positive spiritual content that we're doing, that we might not be at this point right now.
Yeah, and maybe we're getting, you know, the views and the likes and all that stuff, but
Hmm.
if we're not putting out,
We're not putting out,
positive
yeah,
stuff, then at the
positive.
same time, it's like, what
Yeah,
good is it?
positive. Hopefully, maybe pushing one person every episode
Exactly.
towards God, or at least getting their foot in the door towards maybe this is what I want to do. I mean, maybe that's what this podcast might be meant to be in the future.
Maybe
But
yeah.
that's that's the way we're going. We've I mean, at least this year we've talked about God in some way, shape, or form every episode. So
That is
you
right,
never
bro.
know.
And I'm not even the type, bro. Like I'm not going to take the Bible and all these scriptures. I
Mm,
don't know.
at
Like I
all.
truthfully am uneducated a lot in specific readings and scriptures and what happened. And bro, I know that I'm saved. I believe in Jesus
Hmm.
Christ. I know what I feel from God and what I know for a fact I wouldn't be who I am or where I'm at or have anything I have without him.
Hmm.
And bruh, as long as I acknowledge that, I feel like, you know, taking that step is one, being saved, and then now putting that into action and, doing the positive things. But that doesn't mean because I'm a Christian that I don't sin, that I don't do the same things that somebody that's not a Christian does. That is not what that's
Yeah.
not what the whole idea is. It's that we are imperfect. We acknowledge that, we know that we are going to sin. It's impossible not to. And, thank God really that we got
Grace.
saved and we got,
We've got His
grace
grace.
from God. So
And
that's my
I
biggest
mean, you
point.
talked about scripture. I mean, neither one of us are very good in scripture at all. But maybe that's not our calling.
Yeah.
Like maybe our calling isn't to be able to tell somebody, hey, you need to read this specific scripture for what you're going to. I mean, maybe ours is just talk about our real life stuff and
Yeah.
how the struggles that we go through, it's been easier and we've been able to better adapt and deal with it because in our minds we feel like we're in the right spot or heading towards the right direction with our spirituality and just being real and upfront and I mean somewhat vulnerable
Yeah.
in our life and showing somebody that still happens even if you are a Christian or are following God 100%, that
Right.
stuff's still gonna go wrong. Like it doesn't. I do know for a fact it doesn't say anywhere in the Bible that being a Christian is gonna be easy and following
Yeah.
Jesus is gonna be easy.
Yeah, I think it actually says the opposite.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
so for sure on that. But man, like just I guess that's my word of the week, proud, bro. I'm
Yeah.
proud. I'm blessed, to just for the podcast, for our relationship, for our, everything we got going in our
Yeah.
personal lives too, bro.
And
I'm
isn't
just thankful
isn't
and
that
proud,
isn't
bro.
that a little bit better feeling like being proud of yourself instead of hearing everybody else say how proud they are of you?
And then not feel it.
Yeah.
Like I get what you're
Yeah.
saying because, bro, but it's sad because, I did a lot of great things in sports and the
Mhm.
community and life, bro. I have, but I don't know. It's just
In our minds and in our
hearing
hearts.
hearing like, oh, good job, good job, good job. Like it's like, all right, I don't really think I played good. Like,
Yeah.
so it's like when other people tell me good job, it's watered down because
Actually believing it yourself.
yeah, if I
Yeah.
just had a bad game and you dap me up and tell me good game, like, all right,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you
okay,
you wasn't watching the same game
yeah.
I was just
So
playing.
yeah, so bro, like actually having that feeling now, bro,
Actually
it's
feeling it
great.
and believing it is
Yeah.
10 times better than getting all the praise in the world. A million views or a million followers telling you it's not near as good as you actually believing and being proud of yourself and what you're accomplishing.
1000%,
Yeah.
bro. 1000%. So believe in yourself, man, and stay prayed up, bro. And just, I think that I prayed for this feeling. Like, I think this is what I've been praying for.
Hmm.
I've been praying, like, bro, just, just allow me to be positive, be this. And it's like, it's working.
But now
But
going back to all our other episodes, we've got it.
stay
Now
consistent, bro.
stay prayed up, stay consistent, and don't lose hold of it now that Jesus has blessed us with it.
Right. And I guess, the normal human way of thinking is like, oh, this feeling feels great, but like how much further can I take
Hmm.
it? How much more can I do,
Yeah.